guys, and back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a phenomenal day today. My sister makes fun of me every time. I don't know why I started doing that. I did not intentionally like pre-plan. It's like, this is going to be my new thing. We're going to do this. No, didn't. So, on to the video. So today we're doing my Shop My Stash review from, I don't know the date. It's a date, February. But these products, you guys have already seen my monthly favorites. None of these products would have made it monthly favorites because they weren't all used up in the time of that month, so I didn't want to put them in that because I didn't get a full week with them. Yes. So you'll probably see some of these in next month's favorites, but let's get straight into it, and I'm really excited because I really like some of the products in this. So I'm going to start out with skincare in my Philosophy bag that I got from one of my old trips. I don't know, it's a free bag. I like it because it's huge. So I'm just going to pull products out random. Actually, I'm going to use the ones that are on top of my table because they were in my shower and I didn't want them to get in here. Most I didn't want him in my bag because he was leaking the first time I held him. But this is from the Steppin Glory. I almost said the Body Shop. I'm so sorry, Steppin Glory. But it's from Steppin Glory. This is their Sugar Crush Body Scrub with brown sugar, sweet lime, almond oil, macadamia grains. I liked him and then I hated him all at the same time. I didn't like him for a scrub because I didn't feel like he exfoliated all that well. But what I did like is he did leave my skin feeling really nice and hydrated, which I really appreciate out of a scrub. I like my scrubs to be exfoliating yet hydrating, which I like all the things being taken care of in one step. So, but he smelled really good. I really liked him. He was cool, but I just didn't, I don't know, give him like an 8 out of 10. He's cool. And then the other things I did not want to put in this because when I moved them out of my shower, they were wet. But I only wash my hair once a week because my sister just moved my empties basket, which still has my candles in it. Sorry. Because they haven't been recycled yet. Back onto this. So, my DNA. Has anyone noticed I always talk about, instead of oh my gosh, my hair, it's my DNA is on me. But this is from Trivectin Hair. Is that an actual, name of the line? Or is it just, I have no idea. But this was their Max Volume shampoo and conditioner. It's supposed to be for fine and flat hair. I just love extra volume and all that jazz. I do feel like it definitely gave me some more volume in, the top of my hair. The other thing I didn't like, I wish I had thought about that before I actually used it, is there wasn't that much product in here. It's probably enough for, medium length to anyone else but my freakishly long hair. But the shampoo, I needed a little bit more to really cleanse my hair. But I really liked him. He was cool. I would definitely consider buying him. And then just going to get straight into what's inside my bag now. So I tried this Wilma Sherman. There to all of you, way Sydney. So this is from an European skincare. They're supposed to be hydrating collagen eye pads. So I actually put them back because they came in this little weird tray, and I actually kept the weird packs. I sometimes do that just so you guys can see it. I hated these. So my biggest problem is they're huge. They're still dripping with product because there's still product on this thing. They're just heavy, and so I think it would have been okay if you're one of those people that likes to do those eye masks and lean back and just kind of have a nice relaxing moment. Me, I'm doing other things when I'm doing my under eye mask. I'm doing my hair, I'm rubbing lotion on. I typically like doing them after a shower, so I'm putting those on and then I'm rubbing lotion on my body. So I'm moving a lot, so I don't want them falling down to my lips. Ugh, it was just annoying and I didn't like it, and I don't feel like it did anything for my eyes. So 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Hated with all of my being. Next thing, love. He's probably going to go monthly favorites. I was so thrilled with him. This came out of a BeautyCon box, and it's one of the things that made me want to keep BeautyCon, which is why we're still continuing that subscription. But this is from Skin Volve, which is like Volvo, like a car, and I was like, that's a car. Get out. I know nothing. But this is their Body Karate Cream. It has caffeine and arganol. It's supposed to hydrate, tone, smooth, and improve skin's texture. Oh my gosh, I loved it. Okay, so the one complaint I have about him, because no joke, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. He smells and I was actually at one of my sister's friend's house, and I gave them this description, and they died. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I'm the only one that makes a story out of a description of a smell, but it smells like you went on a date and your lover gave you flowers, and then that date ended up being at a swamp, and you got mad and you threw the flowers at their face and then into the swamp, and that's what it smells like. Swamp roses. How do I know what that smells like? Don't know, but that's what it smells like when you're applying the cream. After it has sit, I think it's just my body chemistry is what it makes it smell like. It just smells like really weird, disgusting, gross flowers. But once it is fully absorbed into my skin and just kind of like chilled for a little bit, it smells fabulous. It smells a lot like if you've ever smelled the Ralph Lauren, is it Romance? It's Romance. It smells just like that. That's what I imagine it smells like. Well, I imagine it. I own that perfume and I own lotion from it. And I think it smells just like that. But this lotion was really nice and hydrating and firming and just, it's very similar. If you've tried Bum Bum cream, it takes a little longer to firm the skin than Bum Bum does, but it really improves the skin texture like 10 times better than Bum Bum. Loved him. I would actually probably get another bottle of him when I'm done with him. I really liked him. And that's saying something because you have to order him from like the site and I don't like doing that. I like Ulta and Sephora. They're my go-to places to get stuff. Next, I was really excited to use this. This is the whole reason I forgot to pick a moisturizer out of the Must Have Hydrators. I was supposed to be picking things down for the next 5 weeks. Didn't happen. Sorry. But I really want to try this. But this is the Korres, what is your actual name? Like, the name they give it on the front actually is their actual name. It's their Wild Rose Vitamin C Active Brightening Oil. Say it 3 times fast. I really, really like this. It was so soothing on my skin. I just put like 3 dots on my face and then pat into my skin. And my skin feeling so soft and so hydrated and nourished and smells bomb. I love it. Definitely recommend him. He's cool. Next, so this facial cleanser. No joke, the entire week I was trying to figure out what this thing smelled like. It smells like if you've ever had Fun Dip, the cherry one, that's what he smells like. He smells like cherry Fun Dip. My sister's like, what is wrong with you? I liked candy a lot as a child. But that's what he smells like. I wouldn't say he's like crazy great at cleansing my face. I did get a lot of my makeup off, but anything near my eyeballs, he was not happy with. I would definitely prefer my Purity cleanser from Philosophy. I just had to think, what brand is that? That's Philosophy. I love Philosophy. I'm so sorry, Philosophy. Don't hate me. But yeah, this is from what, Formula 1006. This is the Best Face Forward. I didn't mention that when I started talking about this. But it's supposed to be a foaming cleanser. I found if I used my Luna Play with him, he foamed really well. But if I was just using my hands, he was not cool. But yeah, he was cool. Speaking of Luna, I always end up tossing in there so I can reference the Luna Play that I've been using. Like, you guys probably haven't seen that yet. Next thing, so I did not like this. This is from Skin Iceland. This is their Icelandic, I love that name though, Icelandic Relief Eye Cream. It's supposed to be a nice cooling eye cream. I did definitely feel the cooling sensation, but unfortunately I didn't see any of the discoloration under my eyes actually disappear, which is what I care about. So do not like him, wouldn't recommend him. At least not for me and what I need. Next thing, he's going to go into another week because no joke didn't use him. This is from Way. This is their treatment mask. I ended up not doing a hair mask because I didn't feel like my hair needed it this week, so I ended up not doing it. Next thing, so back to how this lotion smelled. This is his sister. They smell exactly the same, Swamp Roses. This is from Juice Beauty. This is their hydrating mist. So I definitely felt like it was hydrating. I love how I just sprayed it on my arm. But it smells so good. I cannot get over the smell. Like the lotion, at least it's not like under my nose, on my face, sniffing it to death. This is on my face. I don't like it. I do not like it. It smells gross. I hate it. But it feels nice and hydrating. I like that aspect of it, but I'm going to give him like a 5 out of 10. I don't like him. I love how sometimes I rate them like on a scale of 1 to 10. And then sometimes I'm just like, whatever, I'm just talking about the product. Next thing I've talked about this before, this is Living Proof. This is their Prime Style Expander. I've talked about it before. It's fabulous. It's really nice on your hair. And it's a heat protectant balm. Hated this. This was the Sephora Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. So I used this once to take off my eye makeup. And then I used the facial cleanser to take off the rest of my makeup with my Luna. And that worked really well. But he burned my eyeballs. Oh, my eyes were so red and so irritated after putting this on. It like, oh, it just got everywhere and it was gross and it was terrible and it was just a bad sensation. I didn't like it. Don't recommend. Declutter. Yeah, no, he's gonna go somewhere not here. Might just be my sensitive skin. My skin is just like uber sensitive sometimes. Next thing is from Origin. So this is their Ginseng Refreshing Scrub Cleanser. So it's definitely more of a cleanser than a scrub because the exfoliation in there is very, very little. I feel like it's kind of like, it's not quite a peel, but I think it has similar properties of like really cleansing the skin without having to have an exfoliating property to it, if that makes any sense at all, but it doesn't peel like a peel does, how you like get the actual dead skin off on your fingertips. But I did feel like it got my skin really squeaky clean. I loved him, but he was very gentle. I actually, no joke, I used him like 4 times in the process of a week. I liked him a lot. He was cool. He's definitely staying in my life. And then last thing from skin, I'm in love. I had already filmed a video of me showing you guys all my face masks, and then I realized there's a giant pile that didn't make it into the face mask bag, which is terrible because there was a ridiculous number in there. But I thought about wearing this one, but he's weird. So this is the e.l.f. bubble, hydrating bubble mask, and so this is like the little... Why do I have neighbors that like setting off fireworks in the middle of the night? I mean, it's March. Like, what are you celebrating? St. Patrick's Day?
We're not even there yet.
We're not even, yeah, I know, we're not even there. I don't even, like, what is today? Today's like the 4th that I'm filming? I have no idea. This is weird. I'm literally
It's like 2 weeks away.
I don't know, people are weird. They're just like, ooh, it's like a Saturday, let's light some fireworks. They're weird. So yeah, I would I would pump this like 3 times, and then I'd take the product off, smear it all over my face. So it takes a hot second, but it does bubble up. It's really weird because it's almost like a foam, like, it's not quite like shaving cream, but it's very similar, and you can like press on it. It's weird. But it did leave my face really nice and hydrating. I loved it. It was just a very weird sensation because it's very ticklish. I don't know. It was just really weird, especially around my nose. I couldn't tolerate it. I thought about putting this mask on while I reshoot my mask haul so you guys can see me in a face mask. I thought about using this, but I think that's going to be too irritating on my face, and I'd be like wanting to scratch my face off. But I did definitely enjoy him. 10 out of 10 recommend. He's probably one of my favorite masks I've ever tried. And now let's go on to makeup things. So first thing, because he's taking up the most room, is the Too Faced Love Palette, and I got this from Nordstrom Rack. I don't know if it's still available, but oh my gosh, I am in love with the Love Palette. No puns intended, actually they are. But yeah, this is what he looks like again. He's really pretty. There's literally not a shade in here that I don't love. I love each and every one of the shades. Though the first time I used this gold shade, what is your actual name, Mr. Gold Shade? Dearest. All the rest of them are very powdery, which is normal for like the Too Faced shades. They're not quite butter, but they're not like a loose setting powder type consistency. But the gold one is like butter. When I went to go take them off with my brush, it literally like took off a chunk, and I was like, what is this? This is weird. But yes, I absolutely love this palette. If you can get a hold of this palette, I would highly recommend it. The only thing I didn't like is included in the palette, it had their Perfect Eyes waterproof eyeliner, which I feel like they do sell this. I don't think they sell it in this packaging. I wish I had one. But this packaging matches the palette. You have to sharpen him, which I wouldn't want to do because he's pretty. And my sister's like, you're weird. The other thing I didn't like is it's very soft. So when I went to like lightly put it on my eyes, it went on my eyes, and so that was not cute. But I still like this formula. It just was unexpected when I went to use him. I think if I had like the knowledge of like he was going to go like, I would have been even more gentle with him. Next thing, so I used this Derma Blend Loose Setting Powder. I think he's awesome if you're into translucent setting powders. I am not. I like a little bit more pigment in it, like more like a foundation powder than like a loose setting powder, just because my face is already a vampire. I don't really need help with the white, but surprisingly it didn't actually make me too terribly white, but I just feel like I had to use a lot more Hoola bronzer than I typically do, but I liked him. He was cool. I think I'm out of the Sephora play box. Next thing, I revisited the Buxom mascara. He's still okay. Like, you know, he's like a 7 out of the 10 scale. Like, he's buildable, and when you build on him, he doesn't flake, which is a big thing on mascara with me. I don't like mascaras flaking, but he doesn't build too crazy much. I think it's his wand. I don't like it. He separates my lashes more than I want, which sounds weird, but I don't want crazy clumpy lashes. But I do. I like fake lashes. Without putting on fake lashes because I'm lazy. I'd rather spend 20 minutes putting on mascara than putting on fake lashes. The next thing I use, this is the highlight I use. This is the NYX A Bright Idea Illuminating Stick. So, why did I just get a sniff it? Why do I sniff everything? I don't know, I'm a weirdo. I really liked it. It's very, very creamy. I'm normally not into stick ones. The only thing I don't care for it, I like him on my skin. I like him swatch. I think he'd be very pretty on someone else. It's just the purple undertone I don't care for on my face with how I like to do my makeup. My sister's gonna be like, I'm weird.
I think you're pretty.
Aww. You're my sister, you have to think that. But I just don't care for how I typically do my makeup look. I prefer a more like iridescent look. more pale, more to my skin tone. I don't know, I'm fishing for a word and I can't find it. I just don't like the purple. I don't think it went with what I typically like to do with my makeup. Next, my blushes that I used this week. So, just week. Why am I talking like I'm talking to my cat? Does anyone else do that? I tell her that with my cat all the time. I'm like, oh, Felix, I'm a little baby. And I don't know why I do that. He just looks at me like he can get on my face before I slap it. My cat hates me. Not really. No, he does. He plots my death. So I use this Tarte blush, and this is in the shade Unstoppable, which looks more brown than what it turns out on the cheek. That's what I'm actually wearing today. I really like Tarte blushes. They're buildable, and they don't like the Too Faced blushes, one swipe will pretty much do your cheekbone. I like that I can kind of like get the brush kind of in there so it's more distributed on the brush than having to like really have to crazy blend out. So I really enjoyed him. He was like a nice, pretty light blush. And then on the bolder blush side, I'm going to try to get him open. He almost broke my nail. So if you guys noticed, I have not painted my nails since something like December, November. I have no idea when I stopped. I promise they'll get done soon. They won't. So this is one of their Love Flush blushes, which also someone posted on Instagram, just FYI if you want to get any of their blushes. 21 Days of Beauty are out. Like they have posted like what's going to be going, and I'm really excited about that. I might do a video with you guys. I'm going to do a video because of course, hi, I was saving. I just literally think I stabbed the blush. No, I didn't. Thank goodness I got the palette instead. So this is in Your Love is King. I really liked it, but again, they're very pigmented. He's a little bit more on the purple side than what I'm used to, but he was still very pretty. I love their product. Okay, and so the last things are the lips that I used. So on me right now, I'm using the Juice Beauty. What is your name? Their photo. I hate how they spell photo. Why is there one photo? I hate you. But this is one of their liquid lips, and this is in the shade 18, which is Gwyneth. Also, did you know her daughter's name is Apple? I'm never gonna get over that. I'm literally like looking up the shades, like going, why is there one named Apple? The rest of them are people. Apple's a daughter. Oh, I'm stupid. I obviously don't know Gwyneth Paltrow's kids. Does she have more kids? I assume everyone is an only child until someone tells me otherwise. Just a fun
Her
fact.
son's name was Moses, I believe.
Oh, the more you know. I really liked it. It was a nice, pretty berry shade. Definitely excited that I used it now more in wintertime than when we're getting to spring, because like more bolder lips. I wear bold lips anytime. I don't really care about that. I typically shade berry shades for the winter time, but yeah, I really like them. I like this formula because it's not a matte, so it's nice and creamy, goes on really well. I enjoyed him immensely. What I did not enjoy immensely were the other two products I tried. So this is the Clinique, what is your actual name? Oh yeah, it's called an Almost Lipstick. Lies. They're all lies. So this was in the shade Black Honey. This came out of a Sephora Play box. So this is like if Burt's Bees had a baby with EOS and then they charge you a ridiculous price for it. Because that's what it is. My sister's like dying in the background. But it is. It has the same consistency as an EOS lip balm. You know how EOS has almost like a waxy kindness to it? Like if you've tried good lip balm, you know the difference between a good lip balm and EOS. Like EOS is like okay, but it's like not the chapstick version. But still, they're not like, it's crazy high end. But yeah, it's got a waxiness to it, and it does not have a dent. I don't know what kind of people that are like, oh my gosh, it's my favorite color. What color? What color did you get off this? Every time I put it on, I'm like, oh look, there's my same lips. And it doesn't feel hydrating. I don't like it. Like, I don't even know if you guys can see. I swatched it on the camera. You can't probably see it, kind of. Yeah, no, on my lips, nope, it looks like nothing. I have nothing on. I hated it. I used it every single time. I was like, let me try it just wearing it by itself. And I'm like, no, I look like I'm wearing nothing. So I would put it on, and then I put on my lipstick, and I hated it. I hated him so much. And then this is the other lipstick, and I hated him too. So this one is from Rimmel. I think he also came out of my BeautyCon box. But this is in the shade Listen Up. Listen Up, like I hate this thing. Shade 300, if that helps you at all. Don't buy this, it's terrible. It's like, I don't know how this girl liked it. This thing bled like crazy. Anytime I shot a video with this, most of the time my lips will last because I'll sit and I'll film several videos in a row, if you guys have noticed. If I'm wearing like the same, the clue is the eyes. If the eyes stay the same, I shoot them all in the same day. But this, I would literally have to reapply and clean up after every single video. He goes on really nice like butter, and he's got really pretty pigment. Like there's no way you guys aren't gonna be. And we're back because my camera glitched, and yeah, I think it left off right as I was talking about this horrible Rimmel lipstick. It literally got to the last product, and it's like, hi, I'm done now. But yeah, back to this Rimmel lipstick. The pigmentation is great. I really like that, but it just bleeds. And the thing is, every time I wore it, I would put on the No Bleeding Lips from No Cosmetics, and that thing is like a gold mine. You put that on, your lips ain't going nowhere, but this thing was like, haha, you think I'm not going anywhere. It is. It's like when if you go to the zoo and there's a bird enclosure, those birds don't stay in their little like thing. Like unless it's like completely caged over, like sure they're like, forget you, I'm a bird. I'm gonna go over there with the hyenas over there. I'm gonna go say hi. Talk them. Where is this video going? I don't know. I just know it's long. But I think that is it. I'm trying to get these videos down to where I'm not having to do them in separate pieces and doing them together. I feel like next week though it's going to be 2 separate pieces because there's a lot of products and so sorry. Not really. But that's it for this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to get notifications, it's right next to the subscribe button because I noticed that on my phone today. I was like, oh, that's where they keep it on your phone. Ooh, well, you knew. If you want to follow me on social media, I'll put a link down below in the description below. I'll put a link down below in the description below. It always just sounds weird to me. Stay in box, you guys.